Hey, this is Nesbit DM, and I'd really just today like to share with you something that really stood out to me in my Bible reading and really excited me, I guess would be the term. It comes from Revelation 11, and it's talking about the two witnesses that they'll be in the end times. And starting Revelation 11, starting in verse 3. And I will give power to my two witnesses, and they will prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. These are the two olive trees and two lampstands standing before the God of the earth. And if anyone wants to harm them, fire proceeds from their mouth and devours their enemies. And if anyone wants to harm them, he must be killed in this manner. These have power to shut heaven so that no rain falls in the days of their prophecy. And they have the power over waters to turn them to blood and strike the earth with all plagues as often as they desire. When they finish their testimony, the beast that ascends out of the bottomless pit will make war against them, overcome them, and kill them. And their dead bodies will lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And this is the part I really want you to pay attention to. In verse 9. Then those from the peoples, tribes, tongues, and nations will see their dead bodies 3.5 days, and not allow their dead bodies to be put in graves. And those who dwell on earth will rejoice over them, make merry, and send gifts to one another, because these two prophets tormented those who dwell on earth. Now you may be asking, what part of that is exciting, or what part of that really means it? Well, in verse 9 when it says, then those from the peoples, tribes, tongues, and nations will see their dead bodies 3.5 days. That's saying that the entire world will be able to see these men lying in the streets. How would that have been possible even 40 years ago? But today with CNN, the internet, everyone would have access to see these guys lying in the streets. Which leads me to ask, how would someone 2,000 years ago who wrote this, John, how would he have had any idea that the entire world would be able to see these guys lying in the street? Other than the Bible really is inspired by God. This is just another example of the accuracy of the Bible.